So we're here with Andre Ward, super middleweight champion of the world. Andre, everybody knows you just finished a great tournament. I think you finally got the recognition that you've been wanting since you first started your career. How do you feel right now, winning that tournament and, all the recognition you've been getting?
I feel good. I feel, I don't feel like, I'm getting a lot of recognition, don't get me wrong. But as a fighter at this level, you got to stay motivated. So I'm taking all the accolades, I'm taking all the positive things people are saying, but I'm also staying very hungry. So again, I'm enjoying my time off, but I'm getting ready. I'm ready to get back at it because I know that I still got a lot to show and still have a lot to prove.
The tournament lasted 2 years. A lot of people had different opinions about the length of it. How were you able to stay focused for that long, fighting that high level of a competition?
I wanted to win it. That was the bottom line. And I realized that all the fighters that were involved, they were going through the same thing. And it was a guy that could stay the course, stay focused, stay locked in on the goal. That would be the guy that would potentially win. And of course, I wanted to be that guy.
Okay. Looking back on the tournament, what moments, you had so many defining fights. What moments do you take away from that whole tournament?
I think every fight did something for me personally. Every fight had a huge impact on my development as a fighter. Of course, the Kessler fight, that showed me and the world that I belong. The other two fights that I fought after that, Alan Green and Sakio Bika, tough fights against top contenders. They were both different fights, but they helped prepare me for fights like Carl Froch, and then obviously the Carl Froch fight, that solidified everything and just again showed the world that the Kessler situation wasn't a fluke, the other fights weren't a fluke. That I was here to stay.
After such a great tournament, so many great wins, how do you top that off? What do you do next?
Oh, because I know deep down inside that the world has only seen 60-70% of me. That's how. And I'm fired up, and I got a lot more left in the tank. You got to stay tuned because the best is yet to come.
Any ideas on when you might be fighting again, or who you might be fighting?
Well, who? That's the question that even I want to know. Okay. A lot of moving pieces. Don't have any answers on that. But May is the target date.
Okay.
Probably mid to late May is the target date. Hopefully at home in Oakland, California.
Is 168 still the way for you?
68's the way for me, but at some point I'm gonna go up. I don't know if I'll campaign to 75, but I want to go up and be a multi-divisional champion. So that's definitely on my radar.
Are those guys at 175 like Hopkins, Cloud? Are those guys already on your radar? You think 75 is still a little bit?
Well, not so much Hopkins. I've spoken out about that because I feel like, man, that Hopkins has done his thing, and I'm trying to solidify my legacy against fighters in my era. Fighters that are my age. He's done his thing, and I don't know how much longer he has in the sport, but I don't have a desire to fight him, and I don't think he has a desire to fight me. But the guys like Cloud and other guys, those are real guys that could potentially be fights up the road.
Okay, and lastly, a message for all you fans who are going to be watching this.
Stay tuned. The best is yet to come.
Yes.